Hey. It's your boy J Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How everybody doing this blessed evening? Yeah. It's back in the hangout again. Shout out to Gilbert Hernandez, first person in the chat. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. It's a glorious evening. God has allowed us to make it to the evening time. So, hey, let's continue on being great. Yes, indeed. You see what the title is today? Tyson Fury against Usyk. Is it fight or fantasy? Are we going to get that fight? Are we going to get undisputed in the heavyweight division? That's the question of the night. Let's talk about it. Because I'm going to be truthfully honest, man. I think we ain't going to get it. Well, you know what? Let me backtrack on that. Maybe Fury seen Usyk's performance this weekend and say, you know what? I think I can get him out with a body shot. Anything is possible. But right now he's fighting Ngannou. Yeah. How do a fight like that goes before a undisputed fight? I know y'all say it's about prize fighting. I understand all of that. But my question is, come on, if that's your love, that's your passion and everything to be great, wouldn't you think that you would go for the undisputed belt? Yeah, the undisputed championship, man. I would think that's would be what Fury would want to do first, man. But when it comes to Fury, we never know what that guy is going to do. You did? We never know what that guy is going to do. So, hey, it is what it is. But I would like to see that particular fight. I would like to see Fury against Usyk, man. I feel though that it is actually a well put together fight. You dig? I think it's more of a cat and mouse fight. I believe that Fury has not taken that particular fight due to the technical prowess of Usyk. You dig? I feel though he feels though that Usyk is going to be a tough cookie for him, technique wise. Yeah. And he can move. Yes, indeed. So I feel though that Fury did not want to go against this brother. And but I was reading some information today, and Usyk's trainer, was it Usyk's trainer? No. Actually, it was Fury's. If I'm not mistaken, Fury trainer said that not his trainer, his manager said that everything is still for go in the beginning of January, with the beginning of 2024. He said in the beginning of 2024, everything's supposed to be on go for that particular fight. So I hope that is what it is. I hope that's what actually happens. You did. That would be a good fight. And it's been so long since we've had undisputed. Yeah. It's been a very long time since we've had undisputed in the heavyweight division. We thought we were going to get it with Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, but they both lollygagged on that, and they both end up losing. We had Joshua losing to Usyk, and we had Wilder losing to Fury. Yeah. And those two guys we're trying to get in the ring. Those two guys we are trying to get in the ring. Tim Layden, what it do, my brother? What it do? Appreciate you being in the building. Yeah. I appreciate you being in the building. But yeah, man, We was trying to get undisputed with Joshua and Wilder. And, you know, they lollygagged with that and it didn't work out. As I said again, Joshua lost to Usyk, Wilder lost to Fury, and now we're trying to get both of them in the ring. You dig? Yeah, yeah. We still trying to get that undisputed. Yeah, yeah. We still trying to get that undisputed in the heavyweight division. It seems like it's a unicorn, man. We were just so close. We were so close of that actually happening, and bam, it was taken away from us. But then we thought, you know what? Wow, I think we got a great chance with it right now with Fury against Usyk. And me personally, I just thought that Fury would jump at the chance of fighting the little guy for the belt. I just knew he was going to jump and fight the little dude for the belt. Even the look. Even the little guy said, "Listen here, I'll take 30%. You take the 70%. I'll sign off on that. I got no problem with that." And you know what the holdup was after that? Negotiating the rematch clause in case that Usyk won. Fury still wanted the lion's share, even though the brother was willing to take 30% on the initial fight, having all three belts. Yeah, man. So when I hear stuff like that, it really makes me think that Fury really doesn't want this fight. Yeah. That's, I'm gonna be honest. That's what it makes me think. You know what I'm saying? Because if a guy's willing to give you, the smaller guy that came up from cruiserweight is willing to give you 70%, take the 70. Take the 70. If I beat you, then I take the lion's share. I think that's all fair. I think that's all fair. If I was Fury, I was like, I would have jumped on it. Because me being the bigger guy, I feel though that I'm going to beat him. But obviously, Tyson Fury doesn't think like that. Station break me, please. Woo. You like that coffee a little hotter than it normally be. But it's doubly a good. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. So what do you think about that, Tim? Do you think that Fury is ducking, or he's just trying to grab all the do re mi fa sol la ti that he can get? Talk to me quick before I forget, man. Shout out to the mighty Voyagers. You know who you are, the ones that like to watch. Smash the appreciation button as you come in the building. Let's always take care of the paperwork first. Yeah. So that way we can just have fun up in here at the hangout. Let me turn my phone down because I know as soon as I go to the chat myself, I don't want my yeah. I just smashed the appreciation button. Let me find out. It has everybody else that's in the building. Smash the appreciation button. Yeah. We got 4 watching and we got 4 appreciation. D for the win has entered into the building. He said, "What's up, Jay, Chat, and Tim? What it do, my guy from DC? What it do?" Yeah. We talking about Tyson Fury and Usyk, man. Trying to get this undisputed fight on its way, man. I just don't understand what the holdup was. I mean, once I seen that Usyk was willing to take 30%, I was like, well, shit, that's a done deal. But fool me twice. It didn't go down like that. We got a snag on the rematch clause. Yeah. And it was only one way, I believe. Is if Usyk wins, Tyson Fury will still get the lion's share on that as well. And that's where the snag happens, man. And and I can understand Usyk. Oh, forgive me. Whew. I can understand Usyk not taking that on the back and saying, "Hey, man, if I win, I should get the lion's share on the next one, man. It's only fair. It's only fair." D for the win say Fury might fight him now. Yeah. That's what I was saying too, man. Due to what he's seen this weekend with Daniel Dubois, maybe we'll get that fight in the beginning of next year. You did. Maybe we'll get that fight in the beginning of next year. Because you remember the Saudis were talking about some type of heavyweight extravaganza where they had Fury against Usyk and Joshua against Tyson Fury. Joshua against Wilder. Sorry about that. All under the same roof, same night. Yeah. I'm talking a $250 million card. Yeah. So I'm hoping that is the same thing that they're still trying to do. That would be a big history night for sure. Yeah, it'd be a big history night. You did. And Wilder says that it's a 2-fight deal with him and Joshua. One in Saudi Arabia and the other one in Africa. Yeah. And I can believe that to be so true because I know that Anthony Joshua always said that he wanted to fight in Africa. And I can see Wilder wanting to do the same thing. So, yeah, I hope we get that done. I really do. Station break me, please. Yes, indeed. I hope we definitely get that. I'm so interested in that a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I'm more interested in the Joshua Wilder fight than I am with the Fury Usyk fight. Because I just been wanting that fight so long that I just like to see what it looks like. Yeah. I just want to see what that particular fight looked like. You dig? So I do want to see Joshua Wilder over Fury Usyk. I think the Fury Usyk fight will be more of a technical, savvy fight. And I feel though that the Wilder Joshua fight will end up being just a rumble. Yeah. I think egos will fest up heavy, and them guys end up really trying to put the boo-bob bang on each other. Yeah. I think they really try to put that boo-bob bang on each other, man. Yes, indeed. It's definitely been a very long day for me today, but I tell you what, I press on. I've been online like all day taking care of other things, helping another guy with his podcast, man. So it's just been like righteously busy today, man. I can't wait to the slow down mark. I can't wait to dinner time. Yeah. But I tell you what, I couldn't wait to get in the hangout because this is like my relief point right here, man, where I just come in here, kick back, chill, hang out with the guys, man, talk smack, enjoy boxing talk and everything. You did. So, like I said, man, I appreciate being up in here with you fellas, man. Yes, indeed. But you got me doing all the rapping, man. What do y'all think about Tyson Fury and Usyk? Do you think that we get that fight? And if we do, who do you think wins that fight? Talk to me quick before I forget. Who do you think wins that fight between Tyson Fury and Usyk if they finally get in the ring? Let me know. Put it in the chat. My mighty voyagers, let me know. Tell me what y'all think, man. I really want to know what y'all think about that particular fight. I am so interested in that. I'm invested in it. I'm also invested in that Joshua and Wilder fight. I like to see both of them. As I say, I like to see Wilder and Joshua more than either one of them. But as we do that, I tell you what, I'm going to go into what's happening in the world of boxing today. See if we got any new news. Yo, Dennis Ugas says Mario Barrio is a warrior, but I'm confident I'll be victorious. Eubank Jr. lost to Smith, was not conclusive. I boxed his head off and he caught me slipping. John Ryder wants Golovkin. I don't mind going to Kazakhstan for that fight. Amanda Serrano and Daniela Ramos title consolidation bout ordered by the WBO. Fury versus Usyk showdown is still the plan for early 24, says Frank Warren. Frank Warren says that fight is still, he says, well, no, really, because that fight between Fury and Usyk, we were talking about doing that fight early next year, and this is still the plan, Warren said to Talk Sport. The plan was that the winner of the fight on Saturday was to fight Fury early next year. So that won't go on before then. Because of what the bigger picture is, you can't just cast aside Daniel's situation. He was unfairly treated there. Although all belts were on the line in the fight, it was the WBA's turn as far as their mandatory is concerned. So what we'll do is we'll correlate our photographic and video evidence and present it to them and present what was said at the rules meeting, determining what were legal and what were illegal blows. And they'll have to make a decision. Well, there you go. There you go. They say that Frank Warren said that the winner of that particular fight supposed to have been fighting Fury early 2024. They're definitely going to be petitioning to see what the deal is with the rules on that particular fight. And from there, that's what they got going on. So we will see. We will see. Never know. We might have to see that fight over again. You dig? We might have to see that fight over then. You never know. You never know. But smash that appreciation button as you come into the door. I definitely do that. But yeah, man. I hope we do get that that Usyk against Fury fight. You dig? Hopefully Fury doesn't get knocked out by Ngannou, because they said that guy Ngannou punches like a mule. Yeah. They say he's the hardest punching man in the world. That's what they say, man. That's what my kids tell me. You know, they follow the MMA world and everything, and they said that somehow his punches were rated and registered to see how hard he hits. And my son said something about he hits like being hit by a truck or some type of car. So I don't know, but I didn't believe the poppycock, man. I don't think no man hits as hard as a vehicle can hit you. You did. But, you know, it sounds good. But from what I understand, this guy definitely is a big puncher. And one thing about the puncher in the heavyweight division, they always have a punching chance. And check this out. You got Mike Tyson in the Ngannou camp. Yeah, in the Ngannou camp. I love how they got this going on, because you got Mike Tyson in the Ngannou camp, and you got Tyson Fury, who was named after Mike Tyson, fighting Ngannou. How about that? Where is the loyalty? The man was named after you, and you fighting the man against him. I love it. No matter what, Mike Tyson said he gonna stay relevant. Yes, indeed. And I still say Mike Tyson is still the face of boxing. Yeah. Mike Tyson is still the face of boxing, because any Mike Tyson news blows up. You did. Any Mike Tyson news still blows up. So he is still the face of boxing at what, 58 or 60 years old. I know Mike is I think he might be a year or 2 years older than me. He might be 3 years older than me. 'Cause I think, well, Mike might be 58. I'm 55, so I think Mike might be 58. But yeah, man, you got Mike Tyson in Ngannou's corner, man, and I'm pretty much sure he's going to be giving him some good old secrets. Yeah. He's definitely going to have to make it a physical fight. That's how I would fight Fury. You got to make it physical, but you got to rough him up. But he's a big dude, man, so it's kind of hard to rough a big dude up like that. How big is Ngannou? I'm not even sure how tall is he. How tall? Anybody knows how tall Ngannou is? I'm not sure. From off the top of your eye, I'm not sure. But they say he hits like a Mack truck. So yeah. If you can't hit the head, man, beat the body, Jack. Yeah, for sure, man. Hey, Fury has been down. He has definitely been down before. He's been down by Stephen Cunningham. He also been down by by Deontay Wilder. So he definitely has touched the floor. But one thing about that guy, he's like the what's they call that man? I forgot his name, but he always gets back up. Yeah. He always gets back up. So Fury know how to win. I can tell you that much. A lot of people say he cheat, but one thing I can say about Fury, he knows how to win. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The chat has been pretty quiet. What's going on, man? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Because the chat has been incredibly quiet right now. Talk to me quick before I forget. What y'all got going on over there, man? Are you all hearing me right now? If so, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Yes, indeed. Let me know everything is good. See, the chat hasn't moved in a minute. I was asking y'all what you all feel about Tyson Fury and Usyk and who y'all think will win that particular fight. Let me know what you got going on right now. Yeah. Let me know what you got going on. Give me a sound check to let me know you all are hearing me right now. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're hearing me right now, because I know we were having problems earlier today, and I want to make sure we are not continuously having the same problems this evening. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Let me know that we are good. I'm going to go in and come back out. Yeah, smash the appreciation button. Let me know that we got something going on. Okay. We got 6 people. We got 3 watching right now. Okay. Where are my guys at tonight, man? Let me find out. We being lazy tonight and people are not showing up. Where are the fellas at? Yes, I'm gonna have to do. I have to do the not here roll call. Do I got to do the not here roll call? Because Dre Finest is not in the building. Al Booger is not in the building. PK 205 is not in the building. Heavy is not in the building. Your Majesty's is in the building and says they hear me loud and clear. Okay, that's what's up. Just wanted to make sure that I was being heard out here, man, because it seemed like the chat was a little stagnated for a minute. The chat was a little stagnated, but Your Majesty's let me know that I am being heard loud and clear. Shout out to Your Majesty's. That's the shirt that I'm wearing right now. So if you definitely want to get one like this or any other one, hey, mosey on over there to Your Majesty's on Instagram and see exactly what they got going on. Yeah. I got mine. You got to get yours. Yes, indeedy, man. Yes, indeedy. Smash the appreciation button, man. And as I say, who do y'all got against Tyson Fury, against Usyk, man? Do you think that Usyk can pull it off against Fury? I personally think that he can. Yeah. I think he personally can. I'm to this point, man, that I believe that Usyk can win against Tyson Fury. It is definitely have to keep it a very technical fight. Keep it in the middle of the ring. Don't allow Fury to get him on the ropes and things of that nature and wear him out. You did, but keep him up in the middle of the ring and just box him. Just box him. Yeah. I think that's exactly what he will have to do for sure. Other than that, man, if he let Fury control the fight, man, it'll be a downhill battle for Usyk, man. But Usyk's definitely going to have to bring a better performance that he brought this past weekend. Yeah. I feel though he would definitely have to bring a better performance than he brought last weekend against Daniel Dubois. Yes, indeed. I can definitely say that that was not one of Usyk's better performances. Yeah. I mean, he still was boxing his ears off. Don't get me wrong. But I was just looking for a more clear, dominant fight. It was dominant, but I just didn't consider him being able to get his hit as much as he did. I just thought that it could be just a better fight. Yeah. You're right, Your Majesty. I could see it being a definitely chess match for sure. It would definitely be a chess match for sure. Uh yeah, man. And Fury, man, but I'm gonna tell you, man, Fury is hard to beat. He is hard to beat, man. But I think if someone could beat him, it'd be somebody with the technical skills of a Usyk, man. Man, if Usyk was just a little bit bigger, but he's such a little guy considered to Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is just I'm gonna tell you, man. When you a big guy like that, man, that's how the Klitschko's ran the division so long, man. Because they were just so damn big. They was monstrosities of brothers, man. They were huge. They were huge, man, and they was putting the boo bop bang on people, man. Yeah. They were the era of the super heavyweight. The super heavyweight. And I'm gonna tell you, man, when it gets into the heavyweight division, size does matter. Yeah. Size does matter, man. Yeah. For sure, man. Like I said, Usyk was definitely have to play cat and mouse, man. He would have to, and for some reason, Tyson still got a good engine on him as well. He got a good engine, and he moves like a middleweight, man. So, like I said, I think would be a good fight. If anybody could beat him, I would think Usyk could. You did when you talk about technique wise and everything. A lot of people are shouting Frank Sanchez. I'm not sold there yet. But a lot of people are. You did. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little stubborn. You dig? I just have to see a little bit more. I definitely had to see a little bit more of Mr. Sanchez for sure before I give him that big old stamp. Yeah. Before I give him that big old stamp. Yes, indeedy, man. But for sure, I told you, man, those two fights is the fights that I want to see in the heavyweight division. I'm gonna tell you, man. Uh, I was disappointed with the Juggernaut, man. I was disappointed in the Juggernaut, man. You know, when he lost to Zilly Zhang Bang. Yeah. When he lost to Zilly Zhang, I did not see that coming, man. I really thought that he was going to be able to beat Zilly Zhang Bang, but I was fooled, man. I was definitely fooled. Just Do Boxing has entered into the building, and he comes in bearing gifts. Yeah. He comes in bearing gifts. Yes, indeed. That's my guy right there. Just Do boxing. He says it's giving you your just due with a little blue respect, Jay. Yeah. Yes, indeed. But you know, when you give me that, bro, you know what I got to do. Yeah, you know what I got to do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the gloves on, man. I gotta start protecting my hands a little bit more. So I'm gonna put the gloves on. I should put them on with the let me oh snap, almost failed. That would have been cute. That would have been real nice online, wouldn't it? I would have failed. That'd have been great. I don't want to go viral that way. Yeah, I don't want to go viral that way. But yes, indeed. I'm gonna drop that 1-2 for my man Just Do. Yeah. I'm gonna drop that 1-2 for my man Just Do. 1-2. Yeah. Y'all know I like throwing extras though, man. I'm an overachiever. Yeah. I'm an overachiever. Yes, indeed. Appreciate that Just Do, man. Making sure he get his just due. You dig? Hey, I was wondering, hey, Just Do, what do you think about Fury and Usyk? Do you think that Usyk can pull that one off? What do you think? Do you think that Usyk can pull that one off? Showtime, the guy, has entered into the building. Shout out to Showtime, the guy. My guy has entered into the building. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that station break me, please? Do you think that Usyk can pull it off? Do you think Usyk can pull it off? Quentin has entered into the building. Shout out to Quentin. Shout out to Quentin. You see what it do, OG? It's all good, man. Just keeping life simple. Just keeping life simple, man. Sitting up in here, just rapping a taste, talking about boxing in the hangout, man. Waiting for y'all to get up in the building, man. Yeah. Waiting for you all to get in the building. You did. Yes, indeedy. But me, your majesties, Tim Layton, you did. We all been just holding it down thus far. We've been just holding it down, man, waiting for you all to get in the building. D for the win. Yeah. We've been holding it down, waiting for everybody to get in the building. Quentin says Usyk can pull it off, but he needs to choose the ref that won't let Fury clinch a lot like he did in the Cunningham fight. Yeah. But one thing you do know now, clinching is part of boxing, but over clinching is not good. You are correct, my brethren. Just Dude says, I appreciate you for real. I appreciate you. I think Fury struggles with smaller fighters. Look at his fight with the smaller Stevie Cunningham and Otto Wallen. Both gave Fury issues. I think Usyk can cause problems for Fury. It's great point right there. Great point right there. That's why I had to get your opinion, my brethren. Yes, indeed. I remember watching that Stevie Cunningham fight, man. I remember watching that fight, man. And yeah. He put Fury down. Yes, he did. Yeah. He put him down, man. And I think he could have won that fight, man. But old Fury, man, he's like a cockroach, man. You can't stop him. They done been through all times, man. Yeah. They done been through all times. Yes, indeedy, for sure. Yes, indeedy, man. So Man. Yes, indeedy. Hold on one second. Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, Tyson Fury has had problems with the smaller guys. You are so correct. Just do boxing, man. And I think he'll have the same problems with Usyk as well. I really do. Yes, indeedy. I don't know if Usyk's got that same commanding power that Cunningham had, to floor a big man like Fury. You did, because he is a big man, man. I mean, goodness gracious. He's probably coming in at about 275. Probably coming in at 275. That's a lot right there to put on the float. Yes, indeedy. And hold him down. Yes, indeed. Even Wilder with the boo bop bang couldn't keep him down. Even Wilder with the boo bop bang couldn't even put him down. You did? Yes, indeed. So it is definitely possible, man, that I think Usyk can make it happen. Showtime, the guy Pass says the buildup I think will be Wilder versus Usyk. I think Fury will. I think Fury will get Usyk. Okay. Yeah. I like to see it. He won't stop Fury. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think that definitely have to be a decision fight. But he can outpoint him with the right game plan. Yeah, and right execution. Yeah, he would definitely have to keep that fight in the middle of the ring. He would definitely have to keep that fight in the middle of the ring. Quentin said, hold up, OG. Wilder put him down for about 11 seconds. He did. I can't argue with you there, Quentin. He did. He did, but the ref said different. Yeah. The ref said different, man. He had him down, Jack. He got we would have never had to go through none of that fraggle bull crap that we went through. The resuscitation of Tyson Fury's career. He should really give a Wilder a thank you. He should give Wilder a thank you for real, for the simple fact that Wilder resuscitated his career. He was broke at the time. Wilder gave him 50-50, you dig, and brought him back from the dead. You dig? I agree with Just Do Boxing. Annoyingly Fury always finds a way out. Always. I'm gonna tell you, man. I believe, and I'm not just trying to be part of the masses because everybody else believes it, but I truly believe that Fury is a cheat. I really do. I believe it. You dig? And not because they say he's a gypsy or anything like that. But man, I'm just going by, if enough people say you look like a horse, you better get what they say, well, not a horse. If enough people say you look like a cowboy, you better get yourself a saddle and a bridle or something like that. All I'm saying is, even his sparring partners say he cheated on them. The sparring partners saying it, man. You dig? I done heard sparring partners say that he had stuff in his gloves while he's sparring with them and all types of stuff, man. You dig? And then when we had Glovegate, that Glovegate was kind of crazy. Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more is in the building. And he says, just do boxing. Salute my brother. Yeah. Always a pleasure seeing Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more, man. And they tell me, I've been hearing a lot. They say that brother know boxing too. Yeah. They say that brother knows boxing, man. Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to having that. We had one conversation before, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm looking forward to having many more with you, my brother, because they say you know your stuff, man, and I love being around people like that, man. Because you know what I say, iron sharpen iron, and all we do is get better in the hangout. Yes, indeed. All we do is get better, man. How can we not, man? We got Just Do Boxing in here. We got Tim Layton in here. We got D for the win in here with your Majesties. I mean, Tommy Morris in here. Showtime the guy. We got Quentin. Come on, man. We just got too much talent up in here, man. And it just makes it makes my job easy. Yeah. It makes my job easy because I have so much talented men up in here. And even the women be coming up in here slanging, man. Yeah. Even the women be coming up in here slanging and be knowing their boxing, man. Hey, I tell you what, man. Hey, the algorithm knew what it was doing. Yeah. And my man Tim Layton, oh my goodness, come on now. The algorithm knew what it was doing, man, when it was bringing you all in the building. Yeah. Yeah, over 50 years. And still, look. Sometimes I tell the younger man, listen here, man, I done forgot more than you know. Yes, indeed. I'm not. I don't have 50 years, but I'm in the 40. I'm in the 40 something business. I'm in the 40 something business. Yes, indeed. I started my love at 8. I started my love at 8. Yes, indeed, man. And I've been bitten by that bug ever since. Yeah. I've been bitten by that bug ever since. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. And I'm looking for many more years to continue on learning. Yeah. Because you can never know it all. Sooner you think you know it all, you don't know shit. Yeah. From a one famous man of boxing, my man Roger Mayweather said, you don't know shit about boxing. I used to love Roger Mayweather, man. Yes, indeed, man. If Roger Mayweather still was around, he'll be hanging in the hangout. You did? Yeah. He would be hanging in the hangout if Roger Mayweather, rest in peace, was still around. He would be in Hardcore's hangout. I really believe it. I truly believe it. Yes, indeed, I do. Yes, indeed. I think the name itself sometimes scares people, man, when they see Hardcore's hangout, man. You know, they don't want to really come up in here and say too much. Yeah. But it's all good, man. It's okay. Come on up in here and listen. Listen is good. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Just Do Boxing say Your Majesty is right. He always finds a way. Yeah, always, man. Yes, indeed. But I said the same thing about Cool Boy, though. Cool Boy was one of those guys that always learned, always found a way to win. You did? But then he came up against a monster. He came up against a monster, man. And yeah. It wasn't good for him. It wasn't good for him. You did? Yeah. As soon as you stop learning, you turn brown. Yeah. Soon you stop learning, you turn. See. If you see a green leaf on a tree, yeah. That leaf is flourishing, man. That leaf is growing. But when that leaf turned brown, oh yeah, it's Dunsville. It's about to fall off the tree. It's no more good. It ain't nothing but fertilizer. Yeah. It's nothing but fertilizer. So yeah, man, I just want to stay green. Yes, indeed. I want to continue on learning. I want to stay in the hangout and continue on learning from you guys. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do up in here. Iron sharpen iron. Quentin say I'm still shocked about that. Yeah, come on, you and me both, man. You know, I knew it could have been a chance of him losing now. You know, because it's a possibility because we know that anyway got that boo bop bang. We know that. But my thing is, man, the way he lost. And what was so crazy, we got 2 one-sided fights in the same week. Wait a minute. Stop the press. My Jamaican guy is in the building. Lincoln Levis is in the building. Salute to my guy, Wattenham guy. What you got going on, man? Good to see you, my brother. And how is things in Jamaica? Yes, indeed. A shout out and salute to Lincoln Levels, my Jamaican guy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, man. But man, that 1 week, man, that was a crazy week. Cool Boy got smashed. Spence got smashed. Goodness gracious, man. It wasn't even competitive. It wasn't even competitive. Man, the bookies got paid. Yeah, 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 yeah. The bookies got paid, man, because that Earl money was coming in late heavy. Yes, indeedy. But hey, man, and that's the sport of boxing. Because when you think you got it figured out, it'll hit you with the boo bop bang. Yeah, yeah. It'll hit you with the boo bop bang. You best to believe that, man. So, like I said, man, I never bet the house. Never bet the house. You did. Because you will be homeless. You did. Because one thing about this sport, man, you never know what will and why it will happen, but it will. You did. Yeah, man. That week was crazy. That was a crazy week. You could not tell me. You could not tell me that either one of those fights was going to be a lopsided win. I'd have argued you down. I'd have argued you down. It would have been dead wrong. I would have been dead wrong, man. That's how this sport will do you, man. That's why I say I don't get emotionally invested in these fighters anymore, man. I can't do it. I told you, Mike Tyson was my last guy, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can get over any loss now. Yes, indeed. Come on now. I'm a Cowboy fan. So yeah, 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 yeah. I take shots at myself so you can't. Yeah, yeah. I take shots at myself so you can't. I got that from Eminem. Yeah, 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 yeah. I had to desensitize you. I tell you what, coffee break me real please. Yeah, yeah, hold on. Mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. So that's why Jamel against Canelo is not far fetched for Jamel beating Canelo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not far fetched. Anything could happen. Anything could happen in this sport of boxing. You did? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you know, Canelo might get old in the ring that night. Or maybe he don't even get old. Maybe Jamel just can be just that damn good. And like Banky say, one is so bad and have that confidence and everybody counting him out that he steps up to another level, man. Puts that press on him. Or maybe it was a reason why Canelo stayed away from him from the Chalos for a reason. Anything is possible in this beautiful sport of boxing, man. I'm never it well, no, I won't say I'm never, it always seems to surprise me, man. Always, always. I get surprised every time. Tim Layton said, I can relate, Jay. Yes, indeedy, man. Yes, indeedy. Shout out, where my guy at David Tazane, my South African brethren, man. Shout out to the young guy, man. That's amateur fighter, MMA fighter, 5-0 with 5 knockouts, man. You know, I love young cats, man. That's searching out their dream. So yeah, shout out to my man David Tazane. He hasn't been in the building in a second, but you know what? As soon as I started speaking his name, I started speaking people's names. They started existing. Yeah, 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 yeah. They started showing up. Dre Finest, where's my big homie at? Oh my goodness, I forgot to give Dre Finest a call today too. My fault. I will make sure that I'll call you during work time. Lincoln Level say, honestly, Crawford beating Spence is not a surprise. Roy Jones and Tarver was saying it along. Spence is one style. I can dig it. I can dig it. You dig, and just because they say it don't mean that I always believe it, because they say a lot of different things. You dig. The many of times that they have been wrong, you know what I mean. It's just as many times they've been right. You know what I mean. So I was going by my own opinion. You dig, and like I said, I've seen both of them be wrong on their picks. You dig, but you know what? A clock is right twice what did it say? Twice a day. You dig? A clock is a broke clock is you know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. Yeah, yeah, and he definitely had one style, and that damn one style has been working for him. But as I say, and I said before, when I seen him in the dressing room before he even came out to the fight, I said something wasn't right with the guy. And everybody else in America said the same thing. Even casuals that I spoke with the next day, we were at dinner with, and I said, "Did y'all catch that fight?" They, yeah, but what was wrong with the guy in his locker room? Yeah, 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 something wasn't right. No, but not to take anything from Crawford. No, sirree. Not to take nothing away from Crawford, but I can definitely say that something wasn't right with Spence in that locker room. I've never, ever seen him look like that before a fight. You did, but like I said, no excuses. Crawford won 100%. And I think if they fought again at 54, I think that Crawford will win again because, yes, Styles make fights. Two, he has more in the toolbox than Spence has. So I can't argue with that. I just felt, though, that this fight was really going to come down to will. I really thought this fight was going to come down to will, but it didn't come down to will. It came down to skill. Yeah, yeah, Will left the building. Come on, he almost got knocked out by the Cuban because he looking for his mouthpiece, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. He looking on the ground. He done forgot everything. He looking on the ground for his mouthpiece, man, which was an amateur move. And he should have got knocked out, and he still didn't get knocked out. You dig? So I really can't go with that one. And then afterwards, if that was the issue, why couldn't Usyk finish him? You dig? You dig? I mean, it was more rounds after that, but he couldn't finish him. You dig? I mean, he caught him with a nice one, which knocked out his mouthpiece. But he didn't even care about the mouthpiece getting knocked out. He was caring about was his teeth inside the mouthpiece, because he was literally looking at the mouthpiece, not even caring that Usyk was still in the ring with him. Yeah, 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 and got hit with something nice, and still had some good recuperative powers and finished Usyk, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. The same guy that just put hands on Manny Pacquiao. So yeah, 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 yeah. I can't take that. The Usyk thing. Yeah, you got to give me a little bit better one than that. You did. You got to give me a little bit better one than that. I was saying that the Crawford, you don't even have to look at anything else but what Crawford did. What Crawford did, man. Crawford took him out of his element, man, and he turned him into a human pinata. That's what happened that night. You did. I didn't see nobody else, and I didn't seen all Spence fights. I never seen anybody remotely come that close to doing what Bud Crawford did to Spence that night. You did? Yeah, 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 yeah. And he done been in there with Sean Porter. He done been in there with Danny Garcia. He done been around the block, man. But nobody did what old Bud did to him. I don't have to look at anybody else, because nobody else did nowhere near what Bud did to him. Yeah, 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 yeah. That man was looking for a mouthpiece. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A straight rookie move. He should have got his head knocked off for that rookie move. He should have got it all the way knocked off. But hey, it is what it is. Honestly, Crawford beating Spence. Okay, yeah, we seen that. Tim Layton said, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Thank you. That's why I got my guys in here, man, because, I make a lot of mistakes when I come up here. But my guys get me correct. Y'all know what I be saying. I just can't get it out. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you. He is his brother's keeper. Yeah. He is his brother's keeper for sure. Yeah, where's the king of the degenerates? I don't know where he at, man. You know what I mean? I think Usyk is a class act, but Tyson is too big for him. I can see that, Lincoln. I can definitely see that, Lincoln, for sure. I think that the chance that Usyk has to win that fight is keeping it in the center of the ring. Yeah, keeping it in the center of the ring, man, and actually fight them up close. Fight them up close, man. Not allowing Fury to use the jab on him or any of those type things, man. Not allowing Fury to put that body on him. But I tell you what, man, hold on one second. I'm going to bring somebody in the building real quick. Yeah. I'm going to bring in a promoter. Yeah. I'm going to bring in a promoter. What's up there, bro?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, we got Tony Jeter. Jeter Promotion. Is it Jeter or Jada? Let me make sure I got that correct first. Jeter. Okay. I want to make sure I got it. Say it again.
It's Jeter, like a Jeter.
Jeter.
Jeter Promotions.
Okay, Jeter Promotions. I got it right now, right?
Jeter Promotions.
I appreciate you coming in the building, man. This brother been putting on a lot of spectacular shows in Maryland, and I wanted you all, if you do not know him, I wanted you all to get to know this brother because he's doing some real good things in Maryland, man, and I need you all to get behind him. Yes, indeed. Can you tell them a little bit about yourself, Tony?
Jeter Promotions has been promoting pro shows since 2008, so we've been doing it 15 years. We've been promoting pro shows for 15 years. We've done a bunch of shows, amateur and pro. We did a bunch of high-level amateur shows back in the day, and now we've been doing pro shows. So we've been really grinding and really, trying to get our promotion to the next level. And we've been doing the shows at the casino, Live Casino Hotel in Hanover, Maryland, since 2008. I think we're coming up on our 14th show we've done there. We opened the casino up in 2008 in the hall area.
Yes. Can you tell us some of your fighters' names?
We got Joe Veazey, Monteberry Condi, Ahmad Jones, Brandon Chambers, Elijah Pierce, Emmanuel Lean we just signed, so he's in camp right now with Charlo.
Okay.
Charlo get ready for Canelo.
Nice.
So we got a bunch of really good AJ Williams. We got a bunch of really good up-and-coming fighters. And I got Elijah Pierce, who's number 10 in the world in the IBF, 11 in the WBC, and 11 in the WBO. So he's right there, ready to contend for a world title.
About to have a breakout, right?
And Emmanuel Lean was the former number 5 middleweight in the world in the WBC. So, he hasn't fought for a couple years, got a couple. So we'll get him back in the groove October 14th, and hopefully have him back, world rated within 3 fights, ready to contend, because he's an elite level fighter. Elite level.
Okay, so your next event is that October the 14th? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, October 14th, Live Casino Hotel in Hanover, man. It's going to be an incredible show. We got some really good fights on there.
Nice. Hey, did you get a chance to catch any of the fights this weekend? Mainly that one with Daniel Dubois against Usyk.
I didn't. I saw and Daniel's tough, and Usyk obviously is one of the best fighters in the world.
Yes, he is.
Good fight. They said it was a low blow. I don't know. I mean, it's so hard to tell. when people are punching and guys are going to the body and somebody throws another punch, sometimes the punch, they don't really mean to throw them low, but
Mm-hmm.
they go a little bit, they veer off target. But I don't know. I mean, there's so many different people. People are saying he hit them low, they didn't count it, and then they're saying he didn't hit them low, or they counted it as a low blow, but they're saying he didn't hit them low. They didn't count it, and it was actual knockdown. I don't know.
Yeah, man. And I myself, man, really tried to look up what they consider a low blow is, and I got so many different things when I Googled it. But the main one, I believe they said that a punch that is at waist level, you
Mhm.
dig, and they're saying anything that's below the navel,
Right.
so
Well, it depends where they have the trunks, where they have the
right.
so many different variables of a low blow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, man, the kid Daniel, he just gave up at the end. So
That is so true.
yeah.
Yeah, and I was wondering, did that just take so much from him, because I wondered, did it make him shell shocked not to throw any more body shots? You dig? Because he didn't want to get disqualified,
Mm,
but who knows?
most is maybe, probably not though. He's a pro fighter. He's been fighting at a high level for a while, so I'm gonna go with probably not.
Mm-hmm.
But good fight, really good fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. And we had some great fights we had down at MGM when I seen you down there the other day,
Yeah.
man.
Hmm.
Great fights. I really enjoyed that particular event as well, man. And man, we're doing some things down here in the DMV, aren't we?
Yeah, no, 100%. This area has been like a hotbed for boxing forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
we have some of the best fighters in the world come out of here. Uh,
Yes.
we have a great group of kids that are about to turn pro and really make some noise. So this area is always a hotbed for talent.
Yes, we've always been, even when I was growing up in DC, man, that's all we used to talk about. We walking down the street and somebody say, "What's up?" We like, "I box." We were always into boxing coming up, man. And we all loved Sugar Ray Leonard, as we were coming up, man. That was our guy. You dig? And I mean, we just had so many great boxers that come through here, man. And hey, people always say if you want some good work, come to Washington D.C. You'll
Yeah,
definitely get it.
yeah, that's very true. I mean, from Gary Russell and that
Mm,
whole crew, you got Lamont Peterson, the head crew,
headbangers, yes,
got
indeed.
No Excuse and Roach, and then you just have some really at Baltimore. You got no Upton with Tank and that whole crew. I
Yes,
mean,
indeed.
some of the best gyms and the best fighters in this area.
Yes,
That
indeed.
hands down.
Yeah, how you like that kid Jaleel Hackett, man?
He's good. He's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
We, he's really good. He actually fought a couple times as an amateur on some of my amateur shows I did. When he was like
Yes.
a kid.
It's amazing how he still makes 47 easy, man.
Definitely, he's a big kid.
Yes, indeed. And he goes up Philly and gets that good Philly work a lot too, man. And he frequents the Boots gym a lot as well, man. He gets him and Boots, man. They really be putting in some good work. I'm talking some elite sparring up there. I'm trying to tell you when they both get in the ring together, man. And they're like brothers. So
Yeah.
they really be critiquing each other, man. Yes, indeed. And matter of fact, he was up there training with J Rock as well, sparring with J Rock before the fight he just had recently as well.
Yeah, but I mean, because Hackett's a big kid, so it's really good for him to get that type work too. I think Hackett is 22,
Yeah, he's 21 or 22. Yeah. He
So,
might be 21. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's 21.
so he's come a long way, and I think he has a bright future.
Yeah, and I love the relationship him and his father has, man.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful relationship, man.
Um,
Yes, indeedy, man. But yeah, Maryland DMV got so much to offer. We were talking about that Usyk versus Tyson Fury fight, man. What do you think about that fight? Do you feel though that Usyk will have a chance against Tyson Fury?
I personally think Tyson Fury's too big.
Too big. Mm-hmm.
He would just hammer him into the ground. Now Usyk is a great fighter, incredible, but Tyson
Mm-hmm.
can box and he's got the size. I mean, he's a big guy. They list him at 6'9", but he's more like 6'7", 6'8".
Oh,
But
really? Okay.
I think they got Tyson Fury listed at 6'9", but I don't think he's 6'9".
Well, I know they got Wilder at 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", and he was
Yeah,
definitely taller than Wilder.
but how much? I thought he was like him and Wilder were like almost the same size.
Mm.
But I mean, physically, he's just a big guy, and I don't believe Usyk is going to do what he's done to other fighters to Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight out there, and I think
Yeah,
Deontay Wilder is the second best.
I believe that. I believe that the only person can beat Wilder is Fury.
Yep, I agree. I think if they put Joshua in with Wilder, he knocks Joshua out. I think if they put Usyk in with Wilder, I think he knocks Usyk out. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, he got that boo-bop bang for sure, man. That I mean, that hand is definitely a lethal, man. And to put a big man like Tyson Fury down, and that's and Tyson Fury, he reminds me of the Klitschko's, man. And the Klitschko's went so long because they were just so big of men, man. And that's why they reigned so. I mean, they were talented as well,
Yeah.
but they were super heavyweights, man. They were super heavyweights. You did.
Yeah, Vladimir Klitschko was a gold medalist in the Olympics, so he, and the other brother, Vitaly, I think he was the better one, but
Yeah.
injuries and stuff like that. But yeah, no, they were really good. I feel like Tyson Fury though he could box, he could punch, and he's so big.
And he moves like a middleweight.
Definitely. Now, the problem with Tyson Fury is I think he's still got a ban from coming to the U.S. because he had those problems with that guy that
Shanahan.
Yeah, the drug, I guess the alleged drug kingpin that he was allegedly he was hooked up with. I don't know, but I think he's on a ban list to come to America, so it makes it a little tough right now to do fights with him. That's why they're doing Saudi Arabia and stuff like that.
Yeah, it makes sense, man. But he's fighting Ngannou next, man. I definitely feel though that being a crossover fight that it would do very well in the box office. What you think?
I think so. I think we're gonna get it. I mean, why not? I mean, I think he's gonna put hands on a Ngannou, but Francis. But yeah, I mean, why wouldn't Francis do that? He's never made more than $1 million, or he's gonna make probably 20 million. Gonna make real money. So. I think it's a great move, and Tyson Fury, he's going to get a payday. It's going to be like sparring for him.
Yeah, definitely.
Not that Francis doesn't have a chance, because I feel like when
you got a puncher's chance.
You're that big, like any guy can hurt the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember, Ray Mercer fought one of the ex-UFC heavyweight champions. He just walked out and leveled the dude, caught him, knocked him right out. So I feel any big guy can do that.
Yeah, definitely, man.
MMA.
Yeah, and then either way, if a boxer goes in their arena, they have no chance. Just like when they come in our arena, they don't have a chance.
Well, Ray Mercer knocked the MMA dude out in an octagon.
Oh, it was in the octagon?
Yeah, it was an MMA fight, but he just caught him like the first punch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Look up, man. Friends, go for Ray Mercer.
Ray Mercer was a bad boy, though.
Ray Mercer was so tough.
Yeah. I remember Ray Mercer.
He knocked Tommy Morrison out. That was one of the best knockouts ever. And he like wouldn't let him go down. He just kept hitting him and keeping him up. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
back to Tyson Fury. I do feel like Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight on the planet. That's my.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I was saying that if anybody would have a chance right now, I believe that Wilder is the second. But I said that if Usyk somehow can just keep it in the middle of the ring, anything is possible if he can just have a good technical bout against them, man. But like you say, he's just too damn big for him. You did.
Yeah, because Tyson Wilder is just going to walk him down, throw a 1-2. He doesn't really have all he's got is a 1-2, but his 1-2 is dangerous. Dangerous. I love Wilder too.
Yeah, man.
I was sad when Wilder lost to Fury.
Yeah, I wish
the first fight. They gave it a draw the first fight, but I had the only rounds Wilder won was like the rounds he dropped him in.
My thing with Wilder, man, in this upcoming fight with Joshua, I wish that he take a tune-up before that fight.
Have they signed that yet?
No, they're negotiating a 2-fight deal. They're talking about 1 fight in Saudi Arabia and the second fight in Africa.
He's going to knock Joshua out. He doesn't need a tune-up fight for that. No way. He's going to put Joshua out. Joshua fighting all, but he's not going to take Wilder's punch. No way. And Wilder's quick. Like, they don't give him.
Yeah, he's fast. He's definitely fast.
His 1-2 is fast. It is right down the pipe, bro. And Joshua doesn't take punches well.
Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't. I'm gonna tell you, when I seen the goods on Joshua when he first fought Klitschko, and Klitschko had him on Dizzy Street for a minute, and at that point, I said to myself, if that was a younger man that he was in the ring with, talking about Joshua, a younger man would have finished him that night.
Yep, fact. That right there is 100% fact.
So at that point, I realized, I said, yeah, Joshua isn't what we thought he was. You did. You know, I remember there was a lot of talk when him and Fury was sparring, and Fury said that Joshua whipped his ass, but 9 times out of 10, Fury probably wasn't nowhere near in shape at that sparring.
Oh, but Fury's all over the place.
Yeah. Definitely. He's only good when he keeps in boxing. When he stays in boxing, he's good, man. But when he stays away from boxing, man, heaven knows what Fury might get into.
He's crazy. Like, literally.
Yeah. Literally, right?
You gotta really wonder about him.
Yeah.
But I do think he's really good though.
Yeah, talented. He's hella talented, man.
Super.
Hella talented. And he knows how to win. That's what we were saying in the chat earlier. He knows how to win no matter what, you know. Just like when we were talking about when Stevie Cunningham had got him down, you know.
And dropped him.
Yeah.
Up and went to work, man.
Yeah, it was that overhand right, if I'm not mistaken, that he put Fury down with, man. But yeah, he's tough to beat. He's huge. He's talented. He's intelligent in the ring. He moves gracefully. So yeah, it's tough to beat, man. He's tough to beat. But I just don't understand why he has really made this fight against Usyk not happen. You did. I would have thought that being as though the guy was willing to give him 70% and he take 30%, that fight should have been a done deal. But they say due to the
who was going to get the 70?
Fury
was going to get the 70.
Yeah, and it almost went, but the rematch is what snagged it, because they said Fury said if Usyk did win, he still wanted to command the higher share in the rematch. and Usyk was like, "Yo, I'm giving you 70% in the initial fight, but if I was to beat you, I can't give you that again." So
Right.
that's what happened, and that's what snagged the negotiations, man. So there you have it.
Yeah.
Which I think was fair, man. I felt though that he should allow Usyk to have the commanding. I mean, I know he felt though that he could beat Usyk. I think you dig. I mean, I think that's just being darn greedy if the man is willing to give you 70% up front, and
Right.
he got 3 belts. I know that Fury is the draw. We understand that it's a business first. Fury is the draw, but come on now. You
Yeah.
fight, you call him a middleweight.
Like Anthony Joshua over there, Joshua's going to get the main money.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Not
yeah.
all out of all of them.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I think if him and Joshua try to negotiate Tyson and Joshua, I don't think they'll never get that across the finish line because Fury's ego wouldn't allow it.
A lot of money though. A
A
lot of
whole hell of a lot of money. Yes, indeed. They're saying that they were that Saudi Arabia thing they was trying to do, that heavyweight extravaganza they was trying to put down with Fury against Usyk and Wilder and Joshua all on the same card. They were talking about it was a $250 million card in Saudi Arabia.
mm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Saudis are really trying to make over there the mecca of boxing. You did.
right, right, right.
I don't know how it makes the money back though. I don't understand how that money gets made back. I can't see it. You know, I can't see the pay-per-view paying that back. You did. What you think?
Hey, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you're right. Like globally, they would have to do big numbers.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It definitely had to be a global event for sure, man. But listen here, man. I definitely appreciate you coming through, man. For sure, man. Can you let people know where they can find Jetta Promotions?
You can follow me at Jetta Promotions on Instagram, Jetta Promotions on Facebook. And yeah, come out October 14th, Lock Casino Hotel, Hanover, Maryland. The card's going to be incredible. Brandon Chambers, Ezra Turner, who's a former open class Golden Gloves champion from the Headbangers. He'll be on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mod Jones, uh, Ronaldo Gaines is coming back. Eric Hernandez is coming back. Really, I got
I'm listening. We're still listening.
Emmanuel Leem. Yeah, Emmanuel Leem's going to be on. I got uh, Gubkin, who just beat Munsbury Condi. There's just going to be a bunch of really good fights on it. And, we're excited, man. It's going to be, we've done 2 really big shows at the casino this year. This will be the last one for this year. I think it's going to be the biggest one. I
Okay.
really
Well,
do believe that. October.
well, make sure that you get me that information so I can start interviewing the guys on the podcast and everything, and send me whatever literature you have so I can start promoting it and everything as well. Okay.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I thank you. You take it easy, Tony.
Sir.
There you have it. Yes, indeedy. Better promotions, man. Down here in the DMV, he's doing big things, man. And we definitely want to get behind him and his people, man, and usher him to the forefront, man. Yes, indeedy. The brother's been doing it for a long time now, and he does very extravagant events, man, at the live casino down in Hanover, Maryland, man. So if you can make it October the 14th, as I always say, be there or be square. Yeah, 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 yeah. What y'all got going on in the chat right now? Lincoln Level say for a big guy, Tyson knows how to use his pounds on you. Joshua is really an overrated jab. Bruce Gab, Boxing Jazz, and more say Mabiz, the Saudis don't care about a profit yet and just want to sign names and put fights on. I guess when you just got so much money, if they break even, I guess they happy. You did, you know. So I don't even care. As long as we get to see the event, that's my most important thing. I ain't getting none of that money. Thomas Morris has entered into the building. What's up, my guy? Hope all is good. Yes, indeedy, man. I don't know where the Rise podcast sing yet. Fat Steel has entered into the building. Salute to you, Fat Steel. What you got going on, my brethren? We just talking a little bit of boxing as we always do. Shout out to the entire chat, man. Shout out to the entire chat, man. Talking about Usyk against Tyson Fury. You know, I'm gonna be honest, man. I think I'm really biased on this one, man, because I don't care too much for Tyson Fury. I do believe that he's the best heavyweight champion in the world, but I would love for Usyk to beat him. Yeah. I'm being honest. You know, I have to be honest with you all. That's how I feel about it, man. I do feel though he's the best heavyweight in the world, but I like to see him get beat, man. Yeah. Actually, I like to see Wilder beat him. Fast Steel said, I missed you this morning. What you think about the Devin and Shakur thing? Oh, that was heavy. But hey, exposure though. Definitely got exposed. Did he pull out the cookie jar? Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm not sure if you all seen the video that somebody had sneaked of Bill Haney talking about how Shakur is him, basically, is what he was saying. He was saying that Shakur is the big homie. You know what I mean? That Devin was always levels behind him, basically. He said that it has closed a little bit and skill wise, but basically was saying that that Shakur is way better than Devitt. And he also said that when 135 got hot, let's move to 140. Yeah. So man, yes, you talking about exposure 101, man. That's what happened with that, man. He really decided to expose them, man. And Shakur been holding on to that. He done had that, man. He said, don't let me drop the video on you. He said, don't let me drop the video on you. I mean, he even got to the point where Shakur said, when I see you in public, I'm going to put hands on you, man. Yeah, I'm sorry that it's getting to that level, you did, because I they were friends, man. But in this sport, you can't have no friends, man. Especially when you're gonna have to get in the ring with them. You can't have no friends, man. It doesn't work. It's like how Shakur and Tank was close at one time, but Tank feels though that the loyalty, Shakur, he doesn't have it. You dig? And one thing about Tank's big on loyalty. You dig? So man, hey, I'm okay with it. They don't need to like each other. I just need them to fight. I just need them to fight. But Bill Haney pretty much said it that the reason why Devin is at 140 is because 135 got too hot for him. Yeah. So what they doing? They just going for dollars right now. They going for dollars. They went for the low hanging fruit. They think is Regis. Yeah. So that's what they working on right now, man. But he said when it get too hot in the kitchen, you need to get out of it, and that's what he said. What happened? So yeah, what y'all think about that, man? Tim Layton said, "Why the will beat him for undisputed?" I've been thinking that too, Tim. I've been thinking that too, Tim. I'm thinking if we do get a fourth one, that Wilder keeps him. I'm gonna tell you, man. Wilder is looking very good. You know what I mean? He's been training hard. You know what I mean? And they're working on technique. But just like Tony Jetta said, man, that 1-2 is something. That 1-2 is something, man. Yeah. That 1-2, wow, the guy, and it's fast, man. Remember when he hit what you call him with the 1-2, the guy with the braids? What's his name? The big guy with the braids, man. That Wilder hit with the 1-2, man, and made him. Oh man, it was a horrible knockout, man. Dude was laid backwards over his knees, man. What's his name, man? Somebody give me his name real quick. Wilder knocked a lot of guys out, but I'm talking about the big guy that he had took. I think he took the belt from him, didn't he? Didn't he take the WBC from him? Name started with a B, man. I think somebody bring it out to me real quick. I can't think of it right now, but I think that's who Wilder got the WBC belt from. The guy was fighting for Don King. I can't think of his name right now, but Wilder slept him. Stavern. Thank you, Fat Steel. I love having young people around me, man. I can use their mind, man, because this old mind right here. I be knowing who I'm talking about, but names just leave the building on me. Bermain Stavern. I said it with a B. Yeah, man. When he hit him with that 1-2, it was nasty, man. Nasty, man. And they made so many memes, especially that comedian, man. It was funny as hell, man. One comedian did a voiceover that was funny as hell. Appreciate that, Fat Steel, man. Yes, indeed. Lottie Dottie, everybody, man. Yeah. Speaking of casino, man, my man Fat Steel, he down there at you down in Baltimore. What's the name of that casino? The Horseshoe, right? You at the Horseshoe running things. Fast Steel say, yeah, he did a Euro step. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. He put bad hands over Main Stavern, man. But do you remember the first fight though? Wilder was boxing so beautifully. The first fight against Bermain Stavern, the jab was lovely. I mean, I hadn't seen Wilder box like that in a long time. His first fight against Bermain Stavern, Wilder was boxing beautifully, man. Yeah. He was boxing beautifully, man. Fast Steel say a guy came and bet 2,000 on Charlo the other day. Yeah. A lot of people getting behind young Jamel, man. A lot of people are getting behind young Jamel, man. I would love to get him in the hangout, man. But one thing about them Charlos, trying to get them to do a interview like that is like pulling teeth. But I ain't gonna give up on it. Yeah. I ain't gonna give up on it, man. Anything is possible. I'm gonna speak it into the universe. You dig? And maybe I can get old Jamel in the hangout. Yes, indeed. Yeah. You never know, man. You never know. But I'm going to work on that for sure, man. I'm going to work on that for sure. You did. Yes. What time is it? 8:27. Okay. But yeah, man, we got some good stuff coming up this year, man. I'm looking for that Shakur and Frank Martin fight. I like that one. Then we got Jamel and Canelo. Yeah. For some reason, man, I think that's going to be a bomb burner. I want to know what Spence is going to do about the rematch with Crawford. You know, because Espinoza was talking about next year. But I know the contract states that he can exercise that rematch clause by December. That's what the contract state. So I want to see, but you know, they also got Spence suspended right now. He's suspended right now, and he beefing about that. You dig? But anytime that you lose a fight by TKO or knockout, you automatically get a suspension. You dig? So he's just not used to, you know, stuff like that. He's normally being on the other end of getting people suspended. Oh yeah, Fast Steel said they said tomorrow's the last day for him to activate that. Really? Okay. Tim Layton says, I think if it goes to the car fat still, no matter how hard Charlo fights. Oh yeah. You don't win no decisions over Canelo in Vegas. Nah, that's tough. That's tough, man. You know what I mean? But y'all heard what Banky said. Banky jumped out on the tree limb yesterday, man. Banky said, man, that he feel though that Jamel is going to stop Canelo. Man, I was like, wow, that's a big one right there. But I tell you what, though, if something like that happened, I will never, ever hear the end of that from Banky. He ain't the type to brag though, but he will definitely bring it up for sure. You dig? He would definitely bring that up for sure, man. I can't wait. What's that? September the 30th? Yeah, man. We almost a month away. Almost a month away. It should have been September the 16th, Mexican Independence Day. But somebody dropped the ball for that. I swear I think they were trying to save that date for Tank and Pitbull for real. We don't even have a fight for Mexican Independence Day. Fast Steel say, you think Charlo punches harder than Triple G? I don't think so. Triple G, man, definitely got the Boo-Bop Bang special. But I also feel, though, that Canelo is on the back end of his career, and I also feel as though that he partakes in the libations. Yeah. So after a while, sometimes all that stuff takes a toll on you, man. I don't feel though that he's a hard trainer and everything, but I understand that he definitely frequents the cervezas and other things a lot as well. You dig? So no, you never know. I mean, I think that Canelo is definitely on the back nine of his career. I believe that. I believe that Canelo is on the back nine of his career, and the fight that I seen against him and Ryder, that fight, I think that Canelo can get beat by Jermell Charlo. Yeah, I do. I really think that Canelo can be beat by Jermell Charlo. Yeah. Hey, and that guy Ryder's a tough son of a. Yeah. That guy Ryder, man, is a tough son of a. Yeah. Yes, indeed he is. Man, he went the whole nine with Canelo, man. And it was Rock'em Sock'em Robots from round 6 to 12. Rock'em Sock'em Robots the whole time. And Canelo couldn't get him out of there, man. He could not get Ryder out of there. But Canelo said, in one of his interviews that the fighter that you're seeing against Ryder is not the fighter you're going to see against Jermell. You dig? So maybe he's going to get a better level of Clint Builder. Stop that, hardcore. Cut it out. Yes, indeed. Canelo said he's going to be having better cut of beef. He's going to be eating number Wagyu. He's going to be eating number Wagyu up until the fight. Yeah. Yes, you know that Wagyu is that best cut of meat. Yes, indeed. That Wagyu, man, you know what I mean, where they get the little cow and just feed them beer. Yeah. Get them nice and fatty and everything, man. I love me a good old Wagyu. I ain't gonna lie, man. The best Wagyu I had was out in Vegas, man, at the restaurant down at MGM called Kraft Steakhouse. Kraft Steakhouse, man. Yeah. Man, they had a great steak over there, man. And that was the first time that I really had a sit-down conversation with Bernard Hopkins, man, because he actually came to my table, man, and took pictures with everybody that was at the table with us, man, and sat down and rapped for a minute with us and everything. So shout out to Bernard Hopkins. He was over there at Kraft getting one of them good old steaks as well. Yeah. That white goo was something else, man. Yes, indeed, and I know Canelo know about it. What's the best steakhouse in the DMV? You know, it's a spot down in DC that I went to that had a pretty good steak. It's gonna give me a second; it'll come to me, man. But I got a good a ribeye, yeah, tomahawk. Matter of fact, got a good tomahawk from that place, man. Man, it was off of Ninth Street downtown and expensive as hell. Matter of fact, what's that lady name? Amarosa. She was in there that night, man. But I had me a rib. A tomahawk, man. That was excellent, man. It'll get to me. It'll get to me in a minute. The execution of Bernard something else, man. Bernard was always a bad man, and you talking somebody that was disciplined. Bernard kept a 29-inch waist up until he was about damn near 40 years old, man. 29-inch waist, man. You talking about a disciplined guy? Oh my goodness, Bernard, man. And they said he tight on that dollar. He ain't playing around with that dollar either, man. Let me look up the name of that steakhouse that I was trying to tell you about. Steakhouse in Washington. I'm gonna get that right for you. In Washington, D.C. Steakhouse in Washington, D.C. Let me see if I can find. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up for you right now. See if I can find it. BLT Steak. That's what it is. If I'm BLT Steak, that was one of the spots. And Del Frisco. Del Frisco is the one I'm talking about. That's on 9th Street. Del Frisco definitely has a beautiful steak. That's the one that I had the tomahawk at. Del Frisco Fat Steel. So it's on 9th Street, Northwest downtown DC. It's called Del Frisco. Excellent steakhouse. But also I ate at BLT as well. And they got good steaks. That's on what's that? 16th and BLT. So either one of those are great. Yeah, Fat Steel said, yeah, Del Frisco, I went here for my birthday dinner. Okay, well, you had a very good birthday dinner, my friend. Yes, indeed. You got exquisite taste. Yes, indeed. And you can never go wrong with Morton's either, man. You know, Morton's Steakhouse is always a good spot. Or Roof Chris, you did. Another one is a good one is Capitol Grill. Yes, indeed. I love me a good steak, man. Yes, indeed. But like I was talking about, my guy R&V, man, he got a hookup for those wagyu, man. I'm talking about that $200 and $300 wagyu steaks, man. Yeah. Yeah, Del Frisco's. I went there for my birthday. Yeah, that was what's up, man. I know you had some good time. You say Roof Chris? I haven't been to Roof Chris in a long time. I used to go to the Roof Chris down in Baltimore, man. They at one time they had a when I was heavily smoking cigars at the time, you can have your own cigar box there at Roof Chris. You just had to pay a yearly fee, man. I think it was like maybe $300-400, man. And we used to go down Roof Chris, and they had a room that you could smoke cigars at and everything. But I'm gonna tell you what's so funny. Every time I went to Roof Chris, you know what I always got? I always got the stuffed chicken when I went to Roof Chris. I always got the stuffed chicken when I went to Roof Chris. How about that? Tim Layton said, "Oh yeah, the Chop House is good, man. I went to the Chop House in was it Philadelphia or Jersey? It's another spot that is pretty good too. I think it's called Finnegan's Steakhouse. Fleming's Steakhouse. We got a place down here in Baltimore called Fleming's Steakhouse. My wife and I, we used to frequent that a lot. Fleming's Steakhouse is very good downtown Baltimore as well. Fleming's is very good. Yeah, but I've been to the Chop House. I believe that was in Philly is the one I went to. But they got that Chop House is a franchise, so it's in a few different places. You did? Yeah, it's in a few different places. Tim Layton said he the Palm is good in Philly and AC. They got 3-4 pound lobsters. Hey, I love me a good lobster. Yeah, Fogo de Chao. I went to the Fogo de Chao down, and that was just too much beef for me, Paul. Seriously, it was just too. It was overwhelming, man. It was overwhelming. I'm gonna tell you, I went one time. I've never been back. It was just too much. But I heard that they done put some new things on the menu now. Yeah, so I might have to shoot back down there again because I think they put some different steaks on the menu that they didn't have before. Yeah, but that was too overwhelming. The Fogo de Chao down in Baltimore. Yeah. I mean, trust me, if you go to Fogo de Chao, make sure you don't eat in 24 hours. Yes, indeed. Go there hungry, man, for sure, because it's overwhelming the food, man. So much food is crazy. It is overwhelming, man. You got if you go there, man, you definitely have to make sure that you are hungry. I stopped eating beef for 3 months after that. Yeah, man. Fogo de Chao wore me out, Jack. I hadn't eaten there for a long time, man. It was just, I'm gonna tell you, man, it was like coming out of my eyes, man. I couldn't eat no more. It was, I was like, Uncle, no more beef. Don't bring no more. Yes, indeedy, man. Yes, indeed. Yeah, see now y'all talking all this food. Y'all done made me extremely hungry. I have not had dinner yet. But I tell you what, it's 8:41 anyway. It's almost time to boogie on over there to the Rise podcast. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, and get ready for my din din tonight. You dig, and everything like that. I appreciate Lottie Dottie and everybody that showed up again for the evening show, man. Like I said, we're still in the developmental stages. You did. Some people still forgetting that we are on at 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. You did. But just like the morning show, man, the evening show has to develop as well. As long as we stay consistent, consistency knocks down the tree, and eventually, yeah, we're gonna have a big time up in here, and we're gonna have a lot of people. You know what I mean? We're just getting through the foundation stages at this point, man. Yeah. Good night to you too, Fat Still. Shout out to everybody. Tim Layton, D for the win. Tommy Morris, man. Yeah. Yes, indeedy. Quentin and all the people that showed up today. I thank Tony Jetta for showing up, man, telling us about what they got going on. Lincoln Levels, my Jamaican guy, showed up in the building. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. My man, Just Do Boxing. Thank you again for always being such a blessing to the channel. Showtime, the guy, Your Majesties. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all shout shoot on over there, Your Majesties, and cop some of them t-shirts from them, man. They got good stuff over there. Yes, indeedy. But smash that appreciation button as you go out the door. Shout out to my mighty voyeurs. You know who you are. The ones that like to watch. Gilbert Hernandez, first person in the building this evening, man. I thank Lottie Dottie and everybody. It's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. I see y'all tomorrow morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. Other than that, I'm out of here. Man, how you turn this thing off?